So I have this concept that I really believe can materialize one day. I don't know if it'll be in my lifetime, probably not. But I do know that it's something that I believe in as part of my life's work, especially at this point in my life. And it's kind of stems from this phrase, the future is black, right? And kind of what that you know symbolizes to me is that when I look at the future for people like myself, I can see so many possibilities, but the possibilities require us to get comfortable with the idea of extracting ourselves and our people from what we know has not, helped us after all this time, and us understanding the power, our collective power and what we can do with it. And it really is going to take a collective awakening to happen throughout Black America for us to realize our power. And what I think that can look like is once we figure out how to extract ourselves, and then organize from there on what our approach is going to be, in terms of group economics, and how do we build our future, what does that look like, what does it look like, socially, economically, culturally, even infrastructure wise, what I mean? What does that look like? What does a Black future look like, And with me being an Afrofuturist, again, I just feel at this point in our historical development as a people, we know what we need, we know what we don't need, we know who we are, so we know, and we are instilled with everything, ancestrally, spiritually, intellectually, on how to build ourselves into our own power population, instead of continuing to let outsiders poach off of us, it's we have everything we need to build it. So when are we going to wake up and start doing it? I look at all these people like the Dr. Umars, who I kind of partially support. I want to support him more, but sometimes he be on bullshit. But a lot of stuff he says is important and correct. But it's you got people even like him, and it's even though he doesn't have any resources, right? He does have influence, and it's he's trying to build a school, for example, and it's your time could be better spent trying to help people get organized. You know what I mean? You have these pseudo black leaders and influencers, and it's like, why isn't anybody talking about how to actually literally get us organized? Like, everybody's just doing nothing but just talking still, you know? And it's like the sooner we can finally do that, you know, then we can actually, like, again, start to build like a black future, you know? And so I don't know, this is just another one of those ongoing topics that I'm going to continue to revisit, and it's going to continue to shape itself. You know, I'm, with me being back in school, and I'm, you know, one of the areas that I'm, you know, really into right now is transdisciplinary design. And I think a lot about this, like what a future looks like for black folks, you know, and how we're getting there, how we're not getting there, what do we need to do to get there, you know? So yeah, tell me what you think about this concept of the future being black. And let's maybe see what we want to do about it, you know?